You are now tuned in to the Conversations with Miss Yvonne show. It is such a pleasure to welcome you all to my show. Sit back, relax, because we're about to take you to another level. This show aims to entertain, enlighten, and educate the minds of our generation. Are you ready? Well, without further delay, allow me to introduce your host, me, Miss Yvonne!
Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh, how y'all doing out there? I hope that you're having an awesome day and an awesome evening and just doing your thing. Because, baby, today was a day for me. Okay? It was really a day. I got up. I felt like it was not the wrong side of the bed. You know, I just woke up and I have roommates, okay? And sometimes I'm not ready to roommate right when I get up, okay? And I'm working on how to do that successfully, all right? So today I am practicing what I am preaching. Because I feel like that's important. You know, you can't just go out in the world and tell the world what to do and then you go home and do everything you ain't supposed to be doing. Everything, you know, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. And that ain't me. I like to walk it like I talk it, play it how I say it, teach it like I preach it. Now put that in your head. Okay, so basically, you know, I wake up, I get up or whatever. And my roommate is on edge. Why? Because I had snapped on her the day before because she was all up in my space as soon as I woke up in the morning. Okay? And I felt bad about it. You know, I was convicted about it because I said I need to work on my delivery. Okay? That's my part. I can take my part of the blame in the story. So I said, you know, every day is a new day. Okay? It's a new, fresh start. So I'm going to start again. Okay? I wake up. I'm starting to prepare myself to have to deal with her in my face. Okay? Boom. So she gets up. She's trying to not be in my face, but I can tell that she wants to be in my face. Okay? So I have that face that says, don't bother me. I'm not peopling right now. Okay? Now, in my head, I'm like, okay, what do we do? How do I say this without being rude? But I want to make sure that I get my point across, okay? Because I talked to this lady, this really, really nice lady. She's actually, I call her this lady, but she's really my counselor, okay? Because she's helping me to articulate my feelings, okay? She's like my flashlight in the dark, okay? I have God that leads me spiritually, and then I have my counselor that helps me emotionally. Okay, she's the person in my face that can talk a sister through some things. Thank you, Jesus. So she says, this is what you need to do. You need to make sure that you get your point across, but maybe you could do it in a joking way. Maybe that could help you. And I said, okay, I like to crack jokes. That's me all day. I always play games. That's me. Okay, if anybody won't laugh, it's going to be me. If anybody got jokes, it's going to be me. So she comes over by me, and I said, look, ma'am, I'm not ready to people, okay? I'm not ready to people right now. I have not had my cup of coffee, okay? So going forward, until you see me have my cup of coffee, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. You know, I'm walking, and I'm hoping to be ready, and I'm trying to get ready, but I'm not ready, okay? I'm taking my steps to get ready, you know. So if you could just give me that little space until I get in a place that I'm ready to people, I would greatly appreciate it. And she said, you know what? I totally get that. I understand. And I was like, what? Thank you. Okay. Because for me, that conversation was giving me anxiety. Okay, because it was like having to go deep into this blanket of emotions and this awkward darkness of conversation, this like cloud of darkness that I was afraid to just enter into because I didn't know what was going to happen. But I did know that I wanted to be cool. I wanted us to be, I wanted to be nice. That's not my favorite word, but I did want to be nice because at the end of the day, that's, I don't want to be seen as a mean person or a snappy person or somebody that's always on the edge, which is, definitely been a good way to describe me, before. But I'm trying to cultivate my relationships with people so that we can have a better connection. Years from now, I still want us to be able to laugh and joke and have a great time and remember these days, and laugh about it. I don't want to leave with the sour taste in my mouth. I don't want people to have this sour view of myself. And I feel like a lot of us do that. A lot of people that are on edge or introverts. I consider myself an introvert. That's probably why I do radio and not TV. I don't really want to be on television, and I really like my own bubble in my own space. It's like I want to play, but not so much. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be around people, but I don't want y'all to be like talking to me all the time because it's weird for me. I'm working on that. It's not that I'm antisocial. It's just like I'm selective social, and I'm trying to find the happy medium between the two. Okay? Because I love to have fun. I love to have a good time, but I love my alone time. I really am a loner. And today, I went through that. I almost had like a loner explosion, if you will, because I stay in what I call the center. It's like the center of it all. Like everybody comes to this point in their lives, and it's like you have to face, I guess, all your demons and address them. There's no getting around it, okay? And one thing for me as an introvert that it makes me do is have to be around people at almost 24/7, okay? There's no place for me to get alone time for the most part because there are always people around. And that's very difficult for me to kind of deal with. And I'm trying to learn how to navigate that. Because in life, this earth is filled with people. And we have to learn to all get along. And that's tough. Because you can't control what other people do. And people do some crazy things. People do weird things all the time. Okay? And sometimes that's just totally out of your control. And it makes somebody like me want to go hide in my shell and get away from it all. But I don't have a shell. And if I did go in my shell, there's other people in there. So it just defeats the whole purpose. Holla if you hear me. But I say all that to say that I was able to still take a moment and center myself. And during those moments, I just have me and God time, where I shut up and I let him gather me because I am swirling like a tornado, and I'm looking to hit something. I want to take something out. I want them dead tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because people start pissing you off. You want them out of here now. I don't want to kill nobody, of course. But at the end of the day, that's how they make you feel sometimes. Sometimes they make you just want to choke them up because I said I need some time. And they said, how much time you need? And they said, well, what about now? Are you ready? And you said, I just told you I need time. You keep asking me questions. What is this? What are we doing? Okay, let's stop. Because now I'm trying to back up and you keep coming close and I feel backed in the corner. I want to scratch you. Now look what we have. Boom, a disaster. And I am all of a sudden the aggressor. When I just feel like I was defending myself. Okay? We don't need that. We don't need that. I don't need that. And that's why I'm really happy today. Because I made it through, y'all. It got really, really dark, and I did not think that I was going to make it through today. But I called my sister. Well, she's like my sister. She's really, really my good girlfriend. But we've been friends so long, that she's my sister. We done been through the ups and the downs in life, some really, really tough times. We done hit rock bottom together. We've been on the run together. I mean, we experienced some real life stuff, okay, together. So me and her, we talk, we vibe. It's like iron sharpens iron, okay? Good cop, bad cop. Me and her could do it all day long. That's how we roll. And I'm so grateful for her, and I'm so grateful for our relationship, and I'm so grateful for the connection that we have, because God forced me to be friends with her. Okay, because like I said, I'm a loner. I'm totally cool with having no friends. Okay, I'm totally cool with just hollering at people, going home, reading my book, and being happy. Now, don't get me wrong, that can get very lonely, and I do want people to call and invite me places. Okay, but the more you want to be alone, the more people stop calling you because you keep wanting to be alone. It's a dog eat dog world. What can you say? But, God is a person, no, I'm sorry. He's not a person, but he's a spirit, and he looks at your heart. And I love that he connected our hearts. Like, he saw past our experiences and where we came from and our differences, and he put us together. It's like light and darkness. They go together. The sun and the moon, they rock together. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no shame in the game. And I say all that to say, because she's going to be coming up. I'm going to bring her on this show. And I want you to embrace her the same way that you guys have embraced me. And it's definitely going to turn the show up a notch. If you notice, I may not cuss. And, I do things one way. Okay. And my sister, she cusses. Okay. She a Christian, but she cussed a little. Okay. Maybe just a tad bit more than a little, but that's my wody, And at the end of the day, it all boils down that we have really, really good hearts. And we're just really trying to do the right thing in a world filled with chaos. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to have met her. And I'm so grateful that God will sometimes tear things up to give you something better. And a lot of my friendships were torn up and torn apart. But at the end of the day, I ended up with a solid relationship. And anything that's solid to me is gold. If you solid, then you gold with me. I can rock hard with that. And I'm really, really grateful to have a solid friendship with a solid person who has a golden heart. And I just had to take that time to introduce her, because I can't wait to bring her on the show and introduce you to her. So I hope that you guys will continue to tune in, and I hope that you will enjoy this podcast, and I hope that you will get your life. Like, I want us to be friends, like not all close up on each other, but we can like type to each other, we can call each other, things like that. You can always send me an email at contact@missyvaughnshow.com. Again, that's contact@missyvaughnshow.com. Ask me questions, anything you want to know. You have show ideas, bring them out. Bring them out. Like T.I. said, let's throw them in there, and let's get this thing popping. Let's get this thing alive. Let's get this show up in the air and flying, baby, because it's time. It's time. And I'm here to be your introverted friend. Okay, I still want you to invite me to your cookouts, because you never know, I might show up, okay? Maybe in costume, but I'm coming, all right? And I hope you don't mind if I bring my sister, because she loves a good party. All right, y'all. Well, it's been real. I hope that you guys will be my ear to the streets and keep me connected all around the world with things that's going on. This show has no restrictions, baby. We covering it all. Tonight is Tuesday. Let's talk about it. Today, tonight, whatever it is by you. It's Tell It Like It Is Tuesday. So whatever you want to talk about, let's tell it like it is on a Tuesday. Okay? Because it's going to go up on a Tuesday. Shout out to the weekend. Shout out to my baby brother. He loves the weekend. Anytime I give the weekend credit, he gets upset. I like the weekend first. I was like, okay, you can have him. He was a little depressing for me, but sometimes he gets me with a couple of songs. So, okay, you got it. You got it. You got it. All right, y'all. It's been real. Make sure you visit me on the web at Miss Yvonne Show. Everywhere. MissYvonneShow.com, Miss Yvonne Show on Twitter, Miss Yvonne Show on Instagram, all that. This has